The Mountain of Impossible Dreams. In a quiet village surrounded by huge mountains lived a young boy named Arav. He was small, shy, and often scared to try new things. But deep inside his heart, he carried one big dream. He wanted to climb the tallest mountain in the valley, a mountain people called the Mountain of Impossible Dreams. Everyone in the village laughed whenever someone spoke about climbing it. "Impossible," they would say. "No one can climb that monster." Arav heard these words every day while carrying water from the stream or working in the fields. But one evening, while looking at the giant mountain, he whispered to himself, "Maybe impossible is just a word. Maybe it doesn't mean forever."
The journey begins. The next morning, Arav packed a small bag, just some bread, water, and his father's old scarf. As he started walking toward the mountain, the villagers shouted, "Arav, you'll fail! You're too small! You don't have the strength!" Arav closed his eyes for a moment and replied gently, "Maybe, but I want to try." And he kept walking. First challenge, the rocky path. The first part of the climb was filled with sharp rocks. Arav slipped several times. His knees were bleeding. His hands were shaking. For a moment, he thought of going back. But then he remembered something his mother once told him.
Every step forward is a victory, even if it's a small one. Arav stood up again, wiped his tears, and continued climbing. Second challenge, the dark forest. As he climbed higher, he entered a dark forest. Strange sounds came from every side. It felt like the trees whispered, "Turn back, go home." Fear filled Arav's heart. But then he took a deep breath and said, "Fear is a lie. Courage is a choice." And he walked forward. Halfway through the forest, he met an old woodcutter. The man looked at him and laughed. "You climb the mountain? You'll never make it." Arav didn't argue. He simply bowed and said, "Thank you for your advice, but I'll follow my heart." The old man watched silently as Arav disappeared deeper into the forest. Third challenge, the snow and the storm. As Arav reached the upper part of the mountain, snow began to fall. The wind became wild and cruel. Every step felt heavier than the last. His fingers froze. His body trembled. His mind screamed, "Stop! Go back! You can't do this!" But then he looked at the sky and whispered, "Maybe the mountain is testing me to see how badly I want to reach the top." With slow, painful steps, Arav pushed forward. Finally, the summit. After hours of struggle, Arav reached the top. The clouds opened. The entire valley shone under the golden sunlight. Arav stood there breathless, with tears in his eyes. He had done it. Not because he was the strongest, not because he was the smartest, but because he didn't give up. The message. When Arav returned to the village, everyone was shocked. "How did you do it?" they asked. Arav smiled and replied, "The mountain didn't give me strength. The journey did. Every fall, every fear, every doubt made me stronger. Impossible becomes possible when you refuse to quit." Moral of the story. 1. Your dreams may look impossible, but impossible is just a word to stop the weak. 2. Pain, fear, and doubt are just steps on the path to success. 3. Every tiny step forward counts. 4. You don't need to be the best. You just need to keep going.